Hey, what's going on, my fellow gamers? It is JDP Gaming here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. It is another week in the lovely United Kingdom. The autumn season has officially kicked off, and no, this is not the feature car of the week in case you're wondering. This is the off-road vehicle I used to get the vehicle of the week, which I'll bring out in a brief moment. The weekly challenge is called Can Block and Roll. We need to have a A-class off-road vehicle. If we win all 3 races or have the most amount of points being the championship, we get ourselves a 1974 Hoonigan Ford Bronco. And there it is. There's our 1974 Hoonigan Ford Bronco. It is A-class 721 all-wheel drive with a front engine. The credit amount is 200,000. 435 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. The weight is just over 3,700 pounds. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start tuning this vehicle. If you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and smash the like button, we do appreciate it. And with that, let's begin. So we pretty much have almost every single available option to us. So we don't need to make this vehicle all-wheel drive because it is. Let's go to our 5.2 liter V8. We have a 7.2 liter V8. We have a regular 7.2 liter V8, and we have a racing V6 twin turbo. Blech. So what we'll do is we'll go to our 5.2 liter V8. We'll go ahead and apply that. We don't need to worry about the aspiration. We pretty much just leave that stock. For the aero and appearance, let's check our front bumper. We don't need to worry about that. Blech. Yeah, I ain't using that. Race rear wing. It's kind of hard to see unless we move the camera up this way. Yep, right there in the very back rack there. You can see it sticking up there. For the tires and rims, we already have the off-road tire compound. So for the front tire width, we're going to raise it to 325. For the rear tire width, we're going to raise that to 325. Rim style is going to remain stock. Front and rear rim size, we're going to leave stock at 17 inches. We're not going to touch that. For the transmission, let's check the sport, check the race. Oh, wow, it really does drop. Holy smokes. Okay, let's go ahead and put that guy on there. Let's throw on the race differential. Boom, boom, done. For the platform handling, we put on our race brakes, race front and rear anti-roll bars, bada bing, bada boom. And our weight reduction, because it is right now at 3,736 pounds. Let's see what will happen with street, there's sport, and race. Wow, brings it down to 714 pounds, so we're at 3,022 pounds. Wow. Still in the moderate weight section for a A-class Hoonigan off-road vehicle. So let's go with the engine upgrades. I think the only thing we're going to really truly do here is put on the race engine block for the displacement. That raises it to 5,700. And our horsepower goes up to 550. So we're going to go ahead and apply that guy. And the flywheel, let's throw on sport. So after all is said and done, we go from 435 horsepower to 550, 449 foot-pounds of torque. The weight is just over 3,000 pounds. Front angle comes down to 52%. Displacement goes to 5,700, as I said. Speed goes up to 6.1. Handling goes up to 7.2. Acceleration comes down to 7.9. Launch comes down to 9.1. And braking goes up to 7.3. Boom, I like that. So we are at a random dirt racing track that I selected. We are at Glen Rannoch Trail, so we're going to go ahead and test this vehicle in this race. We're going to go to solo, the Horizon style Glen Rannoch Trail. We're going to go ahead and select our 1974 Hoonigan Ford Bronco, pick that vehicle, test it out. Let's rock and roll. And let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Rock and roll! Can block and roll. That is literally the title of the seasonal championship we must complete. As I said, we need to have all 3 races won, or we need to have the most amount of points by the end of the championship. And that guy just completely ran my car. What's the matter? Why you know what kind of drive? Sorry, it's like Mario, but it's more like mature and stuff like that. It's like, that's legit hilarious. So we're gonna come up this Warriors Bridge and why you know cannot drive? Now I just want to point out a couple of things. Ooh, there's something like that. Yeah, usually your Hoonigan vehicles are the best in stunts, drifts, off-road racing, cross-country racing, think there's one other category that I kind of can't think right now, unfortunately. But yeah, usually like any kind of vehicle that actually is gonna be dominant in those areas is normally your best bet to pick for a race like this, where it be any of those kinds of races I mentioned, off-road and cross-country. Dude, stop hitting my truck. Now, if you have the original Ford Bronco, and you also have the Barrett-Jackson Ford Bronco, now you have the Hoonigan Ford Bronco. So that's pretty much all three Ford Broncos that are now officially in this game. Slow down. Holy smokes. There's a pretty decent drift. We're gonna see if we can drift this corner. Nope. We failed that guy. Unfortunate. We got a little bit of a drift out of it anyway. Now I will admit, I'm not a super fan of Hoonigan, but we'll see what happens with this guy. So now we gotta come up this little bit of roadway here. We're gonna pass our business that we've gotten recently, your Upgrade Heroes, which is actually located at the top of this turn here. And our finish line is straight ahead. Can we get ahead without anybody passing us? Big finish, spin out, bam, first place. So now that we are officially back at the house at Lake Lodge, what I'll do is I'll give you guys a sort of a 360 view of the vehicle, because I didn't quite do it at the beginning of the video. So I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and do just that. You can see the word Ford on the back. There's my license plate on the left. Your huge tires. They are in fact off-road. So what we're going to do is, you can see it says Bronco on the side there. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and step way up here. We're going to get inside this vehicle, close up the door, take a look at the inside, leather interior seats, you got cup holder, you got the word Hoonigan all over the steering wheel, your stick shift, and yes, it is a open top vehicle. And there's your power switch for ignition, so we're going to go ahead and press that. Nice. I don't know, underneath the right side, there's the needle that's going to go up back and forth when we rev the engine. See if you can find it. See it moving? That's the tachometer. If you know your car terms, then that's exactly what that is. Doesn't sound half bad for a Hoonigan Bronco. That's pretty cool. So now that we are officially out of the vehicle, and you have a little bit of a better view of the vehicle while we're out here, I think we're going to wrap it up right here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like button. I appreciate it. If you want to see more Ford content like this on the channel, let me in the comment section below. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, let me in the comment section below what you think of the video, and we'll see each other in the next video. Until next time, my fellow gamers, stay safe, stay awesome, bye for now.